Yeah, yeah, check one, check two. Happy birthday, hip hop. Happy birthday. Yeah, yeah. It's on and popping, man. I'm wondering though, is it still here though? Is it still here? You know, I just wanted to do this quick little video just to shout out hip hop and just to say thank you because, yeah, man, hip hop saved me as well. And this all started from hip hop. So I just want to say thank you to Kool Herc and all the pioneers of hip hop. It really makes you wonder, like, where hip hop is today, you know? And I was going to talk trash about all the fake rappers that were coming up. But you know what? I think we do enough of that as it is, as a culture. Well, some of us do. But I think that today I'd rather focus on the real hip hop. And I got to tell you, man, I was going through a lot of these videos on Twitter and YouTube and such. And, man, I was just getting chills. I was getting goosebumps just having flashbacks of, man, all these songs, all these classic songs. And it really makes you think, man, you know, like, where is hip hop today compared to where it was, man? You know, and like a lot of people were saying, man, it's interesting how the music can just take you down memory lane. Let me drop this one first.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
Go to my favorite line.
Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack, Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock to my tape pop. Smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on private stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember rapping Duke? The hard. You never thought that hip hop would take it this far.
Woo! Let's run that back one more time.
With the hat to match. Remember rapping Duke?
Huh?
The hard.
You never thought that hip hop would take it this far. Yeah, man. Yeah. Who would have thought that hip hop would have took it this far, man? Now, we got to understand, when we look at these videos, that's hip hop, man. When we watch a lot of this, we got to understand that what's going on today is not hip hop. And I know that I said I didn't want to focus on all these trash rappers that are coming out now, but there is one point that I do have to make, and that's Forbes magazine, CNN, NBC, ABC News, and all you other news outlets that don't know shit about hip hop. Please stop comparing your whack rappers with the real rappers. Please stop saying that just because somebody does a rap on TikTok that they're now a rapper. They're not. They're not, man. It takes a certain type of skill and a level of understanding in order to be a rapper. And I'm so tired of hearing these publications saying that rapper so-and-so just did this. It's like, yo, that's not a rapper. That person is not a rapper. Stop calling Lil Nas X a rapper. You know, there's many more like that, I'm sure, as you know. But like I said, today we don't want to focus on the trash. We want to focus on the real. Let me go into another.
Red alert, swaying tech and funk master flex to make your head jerk. Chicks go berserk when they see us in the spot. Casey, JoJo, and Primo creeping to the top, and to the sweethearts out there breaking hearts while we're taking part of this hip hop art.
Yeah, man. You know, it's just so interesting how you look at these rappers, right? And how the rappers were so masculine then. They were so alpha, you know? And then now when you see these rappers, a lot of them just seem so feminine now, like the way they do their hair. We don't even need to get into like the Drake painting his nails and doing all that stuff. But do y'all see like what's going on with hip hop right now or rap music? And I know that some people will say, oh, well, those are different genres of rap. You know, you got trap music, you got drill music and all this and that. But it's just so weird how the songs have changed significantly. I mean, like you had Salt and Pepper that was talking about, you know, holding down their man and stuff. And now you got rappers, female rappers like Ice Spice and Sexy Red and all this talking about they want the WAP, but all I want is the Fetty. And it's just like, yo, man, y'all female rappers have changed so much since then. So much since then. Like Queen Latifah, Lauryn Hill, MC Lyte, to now we have that trash going on. It's just, yeah, man. Doesn't make sense, man. I mean, actually, it does make sense, but it almost makes you think. Like how you see these beautiful queens that are rocking their African pride heritage, and then all of a sudden it's like, now we just got these females out here just dressing like strippers, acting like hoes to sell some records, yo. Like they all got to talk like that, you know? I mean, you can see right here from this picture, all these women are beautiful. But yo, man, I just want to say that hip hop is obviously not the same that it was before. It definitely is not the same as it was before. You know what's really surprising to me too is that a lot of rappers like Tupac and Biggie and lots more never won Grammys. And it's just kind of sad because it's like, yo, man, these people have influenced the culture so much. When I look at this picture right here, I say to myself, wow, how much has hip hop fallen off? That's the first thing that comes to mind when I see this picture, when I look at pictures like these, you know? I think, wow, man, hip hop is really falling off. I see these people putting up, I mean, come on, man. Like I said, we can't compare the rappers of then to today, but it's just, man, these Kodak Blacks, and it's like, no disrespect to Kodak Black, no disrespect to Lil Yachty, no disrespect to Lil Durk, no disrespect to Lil Baby, but come on, man, that shit is trash. That shit is trash. You know why? Because I'm comparing it to this. And if before y'all want to come up and say, oh, you old head, or you stuck it 20 years ago, you stuck in the golden era, let me say this real quick. They call it the golden era for a reason. But not only do they call it the golden era for a reason, let me tell you this, man. I can pretty much guarantee that the rappers that I just mentioned, Lil Yachty, Kodak Black, Lil whatever, they will not go down in the history of the greatest rappers of all time. You know who will? The rappers that still came from the golden era. None of the groups that come out today will be ever as close as Wu-Tang. Maybe, but maybe they haven't arrived yet. They probably haven't arrived yet. But as far as what's out now, what is current right now, none of these rappers, I do not think that Ice Spice will go down in history compared to Queen Latifah, or I mean, come on, we can't even put Lauryn Hill in the same category, but definitely not a Queen Latifah, an MC Lyte, a Salt and Pepper, maybe not even Lil Kim, no, none of these female rappers out today, except for maybe Nicki Minaj, possibly Cardi B, but I really gotta say Nicki Minaj is probably the only female rapper that I think will go down with the others in history as like, okay, one of the best female rappers to touch the microphone. But just looking at these historical pictures, man, just make you think like, I don't know. I remember Fat Lip from the Far Side told me once, he said that when the technology changed in rap music was when the culture changed. I think he may have had a point right there. Happy birthday to hip hop, and thank you so much for everything. And I really will hope that the fake record companies out there will stop trying to destroy our culture. I still think that graffiti is still a very much part of hip hop. Obviously, DJing is. And also breakdancing is. But, you know, we don't really breakdance anymore, so we could just say any form of dancing, even though breakdancing is still very much part of the culture. But I will say that definitely when you are in the city, you still see graffiti. So Bars, by the way. So graffiti is still very much relevant, and it still very much is a part of hip hop. And it's interesting how the industry tried to separate those paths. And I think that is what is disrupting the youth and confusing the youth and putting out this mindless music that only talks about drugs, sex, and violence now. And it just focuses on that. And that's not where hip hop came from, man. Hip hop was supposed to be a voice of the voiceless, for the oppressed people, for the undeserved youth. You need to have that part of your mindset when you're trying to be part of this culture. And I think that there's so many rappers out there that don't understand the culture. You know, M kind of said that in his song, The Realist, where he said about the Gen Z, like, man, y'all don't know about hip hop, man. Y'all don't know. And I agree. I that was the only line that I was like, okay, bars in that verse, to be honest with you. And I'm an Eminem fan, but that verse didn't really do nothing for me. But that part that he said that line where I was like, yeah, man, y'all don't understand the culture. And I think that some of these record executives take advantage of that. They understand that they don't know the culture because, I mean, you know, you can't really blame them because a lot of these record execs don't really know the culture either. And we don't need to go into all that because that's not what this video is about. I mean, timeless music, yo. Timeless music. You see, that's my point, is that a lot of these fake rappers that are out here, I feel like their music only has a limited amount of time. It's not going to be timeless. It's not going to be like Tupac. It's not going to be like Biggie. It's not going to be like Wu-Tang. It's not going to be like Nas. It's not going to be like Ice Cube, okay? It's not going to be like Tribe Called Quest. Okay, it's not gonna be like Jay-Z's earliest stuff. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be like Mobb Deep. Okay, it's not going to be like Lord Finesse. Okay, it's not going to be like Gangstar. You know what I'm saying? All right, it's not going to be like DJ Quick. All right, it's not gonna be like NWA. Okay, it's not gonna be like Run DMC. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be like Rakim, okay? It's not gonna be like LL Cool J. It's not gonna definitely be like KRS-One, okay? You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be like Marley Marl. It's not gonna be like Diggable Planets. It's not gonna be like De La Soul. It's not gonna be like Queen Latifah. It's not gonna be even like Third Base. It ain't gonna be like EPMD. It's not gonna be like Main Source. It's not gonna be like MC Light. It's not gonna be even like DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. And it's definitely not gonna be like Pete Rock and CL Smooth. Those records will be here forever. I cannot say the same about the music that's coming out today. You know, there's a lot of rappers that came out like 3 years ago that I can't even remember their names today. Can you? Can y'all? Can y'all Gen Z people out there really tell me that the rappers that you listened to 2 years ago, are you still listening to them today? Or is it like this fast food music that just comes out and then, you know, you guys eat it up and then you just spit it out and then you're on to the next? It has no timeless feel to it. And that's my point of the golden era. And that's why we speak on what we speak on. So, yeah, man, I just wanted to get this out. Oh, yeah. And come on. And before we go, can we just do one more classic real quick? Can we just do one more classic? Yeah. Naughty by Nature. It ain't going to be like Naughty by Nature. Hip Hop Hooray, which is one of the best songs of all time. Any genre, one of the best hip hop songs of all time. Let's go. But I will say, man, happy birthday to hip hop, and all you culture vultures out there, stop ruining the culture.